Okay, so the Yankees just made some roster moves and injured players back. They've sent guys to the minors, and a little bit of foreshadowing for the looming 40-man roster crisis that's going to be happening soon. So let's get into all of this. So the first bit of news was after yesterday's game, the Yankees optioned pitcher Luke Bard to the minors. Now this was to make room for Clay Holmes, who was coming off of the 15-day IL today. It's the bullpen's been not been too good without Holmes because he was lights out before he went on the injured list. In the first half, I think he had an ERA below 1. And then his last two outings before he went on the injured list were not good. I think he gave up a handful of runs in each of them. But that's the thing. He was probably had an issue then. That's why he's on the was on the injured list. If a player gave up a bunch of runs and then went on the injured list, I feel like we can kind of scratch that last outing and say, hey, something was bothering him. That's not the pitcher that we know. So I think we're still going to get a lockdown Holmes, someone who can go in the ninth inning and shut it down. So really good to have Holmes back. I think he's also announced that Marwin Gonzalez is going on the paternity list and that Tim LeCastro is being recalled. And this foreshadows the looming crisis that the Yankees are going to have with their 40-man roster because a lot of guys are injured right now. Scott Efros, Roldis Chapman, Luis Severino, Harrison Bader, Matt Carpenter, just to name a few guys there who are injured and could be coming back soon. And that's going to create a big issue with the 40-man roster, the active roster. And one of the guys who might be cut because of that crisis is Marwin Gonzalez. He's just not been that good this year. He's hitting 200. He's not hitting for much power. He has an average eye. And the truth is, Oswaldo Cabrera is a better Marwin Gonzalez. Marwin, he's a switch-hitting utility guy. That's about it. He doesn't hit too well. He plays good defense. We've seen him play short. We've seen him play in the outfield. He's been a good utility player. But Oswaldo Cabrera just looks better. He's made better defensive plays. He hasn't been hitting too well, but there's a little more upside there. A young player who did well in the minors, struggling to adjust at the plate in the majors. It looks like Oswaldo Cabrera is a better hitter than Marwin. He's just gone off to a slow start. So Marwin Gonzalez is probably one of the players who is going to be removed from the 40-man roster when everyone is back and healthy. So I plan on having a video up soon talking about the 40-man crisis and what the Yankees might do. If the Yankees don't announce any crazy moves tomorrow, that should be out then. So stay subscribed so you don't miss that. But yeah, that's the news today. Yankees have optioned Luke Bard, activated Holmes, put Marwin Gonzalez on the paternity list, and recalled Tim LeCastro.